Hey guys, this is Mr. Shamal with you, and I have completed my honors graduation in English. And today I'm going to talk about how importance of learning English in Bangladesh. What is the importance of learning English in Bangladesh? I see 98% young generation in Bangladesh, they can speak Hindi, but they cannot speak English. Why they cannot speak English? Do you know this? Why we cannot speak English in Bangladesh? The biggest reason is 98% student, 98% young generation, they watch Hindi movies, they watch Hindi shows, they watch Hindi lectures. That is why they can speak Hindi fluently. They can speak Hindi so better, but they cannot speak English. The reason is they do not watch English lecture. They do not watch English movies. They do not watch English shows. Only they watch Hindi movies, Hindi lectures, and Hindi shows. That is why they can speak Hindi so fluently, but they cannot speak in English fluently. That is the best and number one problem in Bangladesh. But they don't know what is the importance for his life, what is the importance for our life. We don't know. So is there any importance of Hindi language in Bangladesh in this present world? I think there is no benefit of learning Hindi language in this present world. Rather, we need English. We will learn English language, not learning Hindi language. Because English has a great importance in your professional life, in your career, in your viva-voce. In your viva-voce, you will be asked in English, and if you face any BCS viva-voce, bank viva-voce, you will be asked a minimum 40 to 50% question in English, and you have to be answered in English of all those questions. So how you will be able to answer all the questions if you don't know English? So English has a great importance in this present and modern civilization. You cannot avoid English just because everything is in English in this modern age. You can say computer, laptop, mobile phone, all the things largely depends on English. I will tell you that in our future life will largely depend on English, and that situation is coming very soon. So you need to learn English. You will not learn Hindi. We watch all the even I see 90% young generation, they watch Hindi movie all the time, but they don't watch any English movies. So why they can speak Hindi so fluently? Because they watch all the time Hindi movies, Hindi songs, Hindi lectures, Hindi shows. Like I can give you an example. Kapil Sharma show. It is the most popular in Bangladesh and any other countries. So in Bangladesh, 90% young generation they watch these shows. But I don't. But I am not saying that I don't like these shows. It has no importance. But I am trying to tell you that first you learn English and then you learn Hindi or any other languages. Even my roommate, all the time I see that he is watching Hindi movies, he is watching Hindi shows, but never he was English lectures, never he was English movies at all. What is the benefit of learning Hindi? What is the benefit of learning any other languages? English is the very and simplest language, very easiest language in the world, and than any other languages. And you can learn English so easily. It is not impossible for learning English, because if it was impossible for learning English, if English was so hardy, then I could not speak in English just standing in front of you. English is just as a language, it is not so difficult, and I think English is the most easiest language than any other languages. You know Tamil, you know Chinese language, Chinese. I think Chinese is the best and number one difficult language. It is so difficult, I think this. But English is a simplest language, and we can learn English so easily. We can learn English so perfectly. After learning your mother tongue, already we know our mother tongue, right? We are learning our mother tongue from our childhood. So we are so perfect in our mother tongue. So I will tell you that you don't need to learn your mother tongue once again. You don't need to practice your mother tongue every day. You are so perfect in your mother tongue, but you are not perfect in the foreign language, that is English. But English is so much important for our professional life, for our career life, for our viva voce, for getting a good job. English is must. There is no option to avoid English in just standing in this present era, in this modern civilization. It is so much important. So I will tell you that you do not learn Hindi language. Just only you will watch English movies, English shows, English lectures every time and every day, because there is no benefit of learning Hindi. Rather, there is a great benefit of learning English. It is very, very important for our present age. But what we do? We do not practice English at all. Anyway, there is a great hindrance that not watching English movies or English lectures, and there is a problem. What is the problem? The problem is we don't feel so much comfortable in listening English. We do not feel so much comfortable in listening English, but we feel so much comfortable in listening Hindi. As we do not feel comfortable in listening English, that is why we do not watch English movies or English shows, English lectures. That is the problem. But you have to compare Hindi and English. What is need for your professional life? What is need for your career life, for your education life? I will tell you that who are students in Bangladesh, you need to learn English from today. You do not watch. If you practice watching English movies or English songs or English lectures for 1 month or 2 months, you will be able and you will feel comfortable in listening and watching English movies, English songs, and English lectures. At the first stage, you will feel so much uncomfortable. I am telling this. But after 1 month, just continuously you watch English movies, you watch English lectures, you listen English lectures every day, the same lecture every day you will listen. And one time your brain will think that it is my duty to capture the English lecture in your brain. So you have to do this if you want to get a good job. If you know this modern world depend on English. So if you know English, the whole world is yours. If you don't know English, you don't get as much success. You will not get success in your life. So you have to do this.